Located in Fort Myers, Florida, on a sprawling 105-acre site, is the Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium. It is a private, not-for-profit environmental organization. It consists of a museum, nature trails, a planetarium, a butterfly and bird aviaries, a gift shop, and meeting and picnic areas. While touring the museum, you can learn about Southwest Florida's natural history. Educational classes are held daily, and they allow visitors a first-hand experience with our resident creatures, such as the skunk, raccoon, and fox. Permanently injured birds of prey are housed at the Audubon Aviary. It houses hawks, vultures, bald eagles, owls, and more. Various reptiles, amphibians, and arthropods are also waiting for you. Here we can see some various flowers and grasses that Dr. Hammond wishes to incorporate in the display. He wants to represent the two different families of plants, monocots and dicots. There will be an interactive display to illustrate the importance of leaves as solar collectors compared to the solar cells of today. The display plans to showcase the importance of plants in our local environment. It also highlights the importance of pollination, specifically the roles bees play in competition with other pollinating insects. Here's Dr. Hammond, who was a founding professor at FGCU and who spearheaded the Environmental Education Department, to say a few words about our civic engagement project. Done. How has the civic engagement program impacted the Nature Center?
Well, the whole idea to me of civic engagement is for students like yourself to come and get involved with, in this case, a not-for-profit organization. And the Calusa Nature Center is one who's been around here a long time, and during the recession got in financial difficulty, and so the fact that you and 3 other teams have come in as students and helped us take a bare bones exhibit that we have created but didn't have the money to be able to finish up the interpretive stories allows us now to kind of finish that up. And one group has done the Caloosahatchee River session, another group has done the sea turtle research session, and we've taken on plants, the least popular of the groups. There's a lot of story to tell about how plants are critical to everybody's life and future, and how every leaf's a solar collector, and all those kind of neat things. But part of the civic engagement part is not just volunteering, and it's more than community service. So in my view, as an old professor at FGCU, it was important for all the civic engagement students to get involved in going out in the community and not only helping us design the exhibits and interact and learn how that works, but also have to go out and figure out how to help us pay for it. And so going out and doing that community ask, so to speak, for funding, and learning how to approach people, the fact that the Nature Center is a 501c3 and not-for-profit. When they know that up front, it means they can get an IRS credit for anything money they donate to a not-for-profit, and to be able to get them acknowledged on a plaque that'll go on to the exhibit along with the names of the students that raise the money and help with the project. That makes this an engagement that does involve the community and does involve having to use communication skills and skills outside of what you normally would use in a classroom.
How do you feel we handled our project as a group?
Well, I think very well, and I think the real energy is when we sit down and we talk about where this would go and what it might look like and what some possibilities for design might be. And I was still at the early stages of trying to think about it myself. So one, you pushed me to get my homework done, and two, start to look at what materials was it going to take, you know, and how could we make this on a very low budget, relatively speaking. You know, when Ding Darling out of Sanibel designed a turtle research, you know, a sea turtle exhibit, their budget is in the $80,000 range, and ours is in the $500 to $1,000 range.